Hi, Richard Weber here at Springhouse Gardens. Welcome to spring. It's time for not only great plants, but also time to think about mulches. We've just gotten in a wonderful shipment of bagged mulches, and here in central Kentucky, I like to use a lot of pine products because our soils are so alkaline that adding that pine helps to supplement our very alkaline soils with something that makes it a little bit more acidic. So we use a lot of pine bark mini nuggets for landscaping. We also use pine bark mulch. We also use pine soil conditioner. We also use pine straw, and we also use pine bark nuggets. So I was going to just show you, we get a lot of questions about what the differences are on those. So we'll start with the finest thing first. The finest is the pine soil conditioner. And this is what we recommend for adding to our soils here as we're planting. So this is a really great pine, very fine pine. Basically they are called pine fines, and there's a little bit of sand added to that. We use that to break up our clay soils. Some people really like the look of that super fine texture, and they'll use that not only in the soil but on top of it as well. Probably the next one is going to be the pine bark mulch. So pine bark mulch has a little bit more of the actual bark itself, and these are just about the size of your pinky fingernail, so they're not really big pieces of bark. The next one in size is going to be what we typically use the most of in our landscape installations, just because people like something that's not going to break down as much. So this is what's called a mini nugget, and these can vary in size from about the size of a nickel to about a quarter. Sometimes they'll be a little bit bigger. It just kind of depends a little bit on exactly how they were processed, but we like that smaller sized nugget. But then there are a few people that still really like the large nuggets, and these are the biggest ones that you're going to find. So a lot of people like that for a very rustic look. So these are some of the best choices for mulches. One of the things to remember about pine products is that they do tend to float. So if you have a downspout and you're using this and the water tends to puddle, these things will float and can wash away a little bit more than some of the other mulches. So you do have to be aware of that. But these do last a long time. They don't degrade as much as, say, a hardwood mulch would. And we're going to be talking about hardwood in the next segment. But if you're looking for something to help with your hollies, magnolias, rhododendrons, azaleas, this would be our first choice for your mulch. And maybe pick one that you like the best and try them and see how you like them. If you don't like them, you can always just kind of work it into the soil, and it makes a great soil amendment. And then you can change to a different mulch at a later time. So if you have more questions, come out here and see us. We got lots of mulch, and it is mulch madness. So it is time to think about mulching your gardens here in central Kentucky. So for more information, you can call us at our garden center at 859-224-1417. Until next time.